Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the home office once again with your Pratte Pack. And here are your headlines for Tuesday, January the 9th, 2018. Joe Arpaio, the Republican former Maricopa County Sheriff known for his hardline immigration tactics, says he is running for the Senate. I have a lot to offer. I'm a big supporter of President Trump, he told the Washington Examiner in an interview to kick off his campaign. He was defeated in 2016 after 24 years in office. GOP Senator Jeff Flake, most of you know, retiring, so that has set up a fight among top Arizona Republicans. Firefighters have rescued at least 8 people today in a flood-ravaged California community of Montecito, and the numbers are expected to go up significantly, according to Barber County Fire spokesperson Mike Illison. And North Korea has agreed to send a delegation to next month's Winter Olympics in South Korea and to hold talks with Seoul to ease military tensions in the most significant news in relations between these two neighboring states in years. CBS News, according to the Washington Post and other sources, expected to name Face the Nation host John Dickerson as the new co-anchor of its CBS This Morning show. He will join Gayle King and Norah O'Donnell. According to the report in that Washington Post article, he is set to start his new duties on Wednesday. His mother, many of you may remember, Nancy Dickerson, CBS's first female correspondent and associate producer on the first broadcast of Face the Nation back in 1954. And former U.S. President Barack Obama will make his first talk show appearance since leaving office. He will join David Letterman on his new monthly Netflix series entitled My Guests Need No Introduction. That will debut Friday this week, January 12th. College football, great game last night, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. It was Tua Tagovailoa who replaced Jalen Hurts and threw 3 touchdowns in the process as Alabama defeated Georgia in overtime to claim the 5th national championship for their coach Nick Saban. 26-23 the final. Saban now has tied legendary Paul Bear Bryant for most national championships. Now tomorrow night, get your tickets. An exciting night on the hardwood at the Peterson Event Center when Coach Mike Krzyzewski brings his number 7 Duke Blue Devils and their 13-2 record to take on Pitt, who is 8-8. You can hear it, Pitt IMG Sports, 93.7 The Fan. And for those of you who love the Penguins, and we all do, they've got a bit of a, vacation here in the early part of 2018. They are off until Saturday at 1 o'clock when they host Detroit. And Cohen at 7 o'clock, True Reality Divorce, and her guest from Emerson Investigations. 8 o'clock hour, Open Talk, right after CBS Radio News. 9 o'clock, John Mowat. Mowat on the movies looks back at the 75th Golden Globes and looks ahead to the red carpet of the Academy Awards. And then Dr. Terry Madonna from the Polling Center in Lancaster at Franklin and Marshall University talking about Oprah Winfrey and President Trump and more as far as news from Washington. So ladies and gentlemen, make plans to join me tonight, Rob Pratte Tuesday night, Intercom Communications, News Radio 1020, KDKA. Good afternoon.